What's up, everybody? Stepping into the most unique fourth quarter in my 20-year career here. Steve Pletz of Steve Pletz and Team. Here is your Southern California fourth quarter market update. Hey, it's my favorite time of year. Getting ready here. As usual, another perfect swish. So let's talk about the real estate market and what we're starting to see here in the fourth quarter of 2025. A very unique and interesting situation. Of course, what we've seen for the last year, 18 months, is a lot of uncertainty on the buy side. Interest rates were coming up, prices were high, buyers paused, essentially. They sat on the sidelines. There was concern about what does the future hold? Should we really be buying right now? It feels uncomfortable. It feels unstable. Then we throw in all the words like tariffs and politics and yada, yada, yada. Basically, buyers sat on the sidelines. But now what's really interesting as we step into September and October of 2025 is that consumer confidence is high. We're starting to see the interest rates come down. Powell, the guy that's in charge of the Fed, is now saying, hey, I know I said that I wouldn't drop rates, but now it's likely that we're going to go 2-3 more times in 2025. So now all of a sudden sentiment has changed. But what's unique about this market is that we're stepping into the fourth quarter, winter time, the seasonality of holidays, when usually we see the market slow down. So what's going to happen? Well, I think that we're going to step into this very interesting situation where we have pent-up demand, the idea that buyers wanted to buy in the spring and summer but chose not to because of insecurity, instability, all the N words. And then now things are getting better, but we're stepping into, hey, kids are back in school. Are we actually going to make a move? As I have said before, I stole it from somebody else, maybe Stephen Thomas, maybe another realtor that was posting on social media. Price it smart if you are a seller. Now is not the time in order to get greedy, but I do think the uniqueness of what we're going to see in this market, my final thought on this is sellers have been beat up for the last year. They have realized, hey, we can't just dictate the price. The terms are not give us everything, your kidney, your firstborn child, and we'll do the sale. So they're more willing to negotiate and do things like request for repairs credits, come down off the asking price, et cetera, et cetera. So that to me, and buyers that have been complaining about, hey, there's nothing for sale, sellers are not willing to negotiate, now they have some inventory. All of this to say, I think that we are going to step into a market where there is going to be, the transactions are going to be mutually beneficial again. Sellers can sell at a decent price, and yes, they don't get everything, but they get a buyer that's willing to pay the price these days. Simultaneously, a buyer is able to probably buy something slightly under market value when you look at comps, and a seller is willing to negotiate with them, fix things that are broken, etc., etc. This is, in my opinion, the reason that our team had the biggest month that we've ever had in 20 years in August of 2025. Isn't because we're so special, it's because the market is ripe. My opinion, if you wait as a buyer until next spring, you're going to be in a spot where there's going to be a lot of demand, and it's going to make it more competitive and harder to get in. So get in now. Either way, what you absolutely should do is talk to us. Talk to me, talk to our team. Let's figure out how we can help you accomplish exactly what you want in residential real estate here in Southern California.